means unconditional love.
Just like having blonde hair or blue eyes, or being short or tall, thick or thin, long fingers, short fingers.
I think right now, in my opinion, may change in the future. I think Down syndrome is simply an extra chromosome that some people have.
Down syndrome's a community, it's a family, it's my normal.
Is a special kind of disability.
Susie's pretty amazing. Do you have an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Susie is #1 lifeguard certified. She has taken the test for lifeguarding at the Towson Y. And actually, when she did the swimming part, they said they fail 3 and 4 people a week. She passed with flying colors. She works at Our Daily Bread as a volunteer, serving anywhere from 600 to 800 people on Mondays. She's involved with a group called PEMWAR, and she takes the light rail down to the airport. They do Operation Welcome Home with the soldiers. She does Meals on Wheels, helps to prepare and serve the Meals on Wheels. They go to nursing homes. They go to Defenders of Animal Rights or the SPCA to work with the animals. They've worked at the food bank. So her accomplishments, Susie went all the way through the public school system, elementary, middle, high school, and 2 years at Towson University. Let's see, what else? She's pretty amazing. And she's on the swim team. She swims with the Special Olympics. This past year, I think she won 3 gold, 2 bronze, and a silver medal.
I had a lot of accomplishments throughout my life. NESS kind of opened a lot of doors for me. I'm a board member of their board of directors. I'm their co-chair of their self-active advisory board. I have passed the ABLE Act to help people like me and Nora and other disabilities to save money in their future. I work in a law firm. I volunteer at my local ARC.
Feed himself, fork and spoon. We're currently walking with a walker. He can sign probably 20 words maybe at this point. He could do a really good fake imitation sneeze. So if you sneeze, he does it right behind you. That's one of his achievements, right?
She loves to paint.
Has helped to bring roles in the school play. He has participated in dancing. He is now into pop dancing. And he also participates in the school band.
His interests are books, music, he loves blocks, toys, and being around his brothers.
She loves to FaceTime, and her big brother and all of our adoptive family.
I love to watch football. I go bowling on Tuesday night for my local ARC. I loved history classes. They're my favorite.
A life to allow her to make her own choices about her future. I want Nora to fall in love and be able to walk her down the aisle when she gets married. I want her to be happy and live on her own and support herself with her own money and her own job and have lots of friends and always laugh and be happy.
Coffee.
He wants to drive so. And if it's up to him and my husband, he will drive.
Well, someday I would like to be like a mother someday, have kids and husband someday in the future. So, maybe drive a car. I would like to do that also. I also would like to be, I don't know exactly, maybe be be me. And I like that.
I want her to do everything a typical child does. I want her to graduate high school with a diploma, go to college if she wants to, be able to support herself just like you and I do. Down syndrome doesn't change those goals for us.
Let's go to college.
Treat her the same way you would anyone. And I'll never forget one day she was climbing a tree. And the kids came in and said, Mom, Susie's in a tree and we can't get her down. I said, what are we going to do? Actually, it was a big old 100-year-old rhododendron bush. So I went out. I said, all right, what are you going to do? She said, I don't know, get me down. I said, Susie, if I'm not here, what would you do? So I talked to her. I said, move your left foot. Feel the tree till you get into that crotch of the tree. And so I talked her down from it. I said, there you go, you've done it. And that's how we attempted things. Instead of doing it for her, we would talk her through it or say, come on, you can do it. Because the best thing you can do, as my pediatrician said, is don't do.
I think everyone should treat us as everybody else in the world. I don't like when people judge people for any types of disabilities or non-disabilities. That simple.
I want the world to know that people with Down syndrome can do everything that people without Down syndrome can do. People with Down syndrome are slightly different from everyone else, just like I'm different from everyone else. Everyone is unique, everyone is their own person. Get to know. I would love for everyone in the world to know at least one person with Down syndrome. I think you can gain everything from loving someone with Down syndrome, and you have nothing to lose. I think referring to people by a trait first is not acceptable. If someone has Down syndrome, they should be referred to by their name, just like everyone. Her name is Nora, and there are a million things about her that are more important than her Down syndrome.
Cordelia's Cordelia, her character and her is what defines her first.
Earlier, you have no idea what's coming. The best days are yet to come. I feel very fortunate to have gone through this experience. My life's changed for the better. Kim and I were talking about people that you meet. You meet the most wonderful people by just having a child with Down syndrome. My networking has grown so much. I'm involved in so much more. And it's the little things at the end of the day that mean something.
People have a vision of something or someone being different and it's frightening. Oh, golly, jump in, the water's warm. I can never think of a better gift. And I would love for people to realize that how important and how special every person is in this life.
I want you to know that there's nothing to fear. Your child will just be a kid. And I want to congratulate you if you're watching this video. Having a child with Down syndrome is something unique. Not a lot of people get to experience this. And I feel blessed to be able to experience this.
Congratulations. That's the one thing that was missing from my diagnosis. And that's the number one thing that someone who's expecting a child with Down syndrome should hear.
Be patient and don't give up on your child. Accept your child as who they are.
It could be so amazing. It's going to be so amazing. It's changed everything. It's not as bad as you think.
It impacted us in all positive ways. I don't have any negative impacts from Down syndrome.
It's changed my life for the better. I think I used to worry about little things and what people thought, and none of that even bothers me anymore. The simple things are what you should really worry about. Life's too short. I've learned that as well. As long as my family's happy and my kids are happy, at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
In our life, it's been a different path. And I tell people, you are on a path that is going to be challenging, and it's so wonderful. What you're going to learn, the people you'll meet, the things you do. I'm just telling you, the things like today, being here with you, Gavin, Justin, and Nora, it's just amazing what you do. And it can be a challenge, and you learn to be an advocate. And what I've learned along the way is through school, through different events, different things that we've had to attempt, is to say, how can I help you make this work? And you catch more flies with honey. So when somebody would say, I don't know that we can do this, or I don't think, I'd say, well, how can I help you to help her to make this work? And you know, it's people are there. And it's a different path, but it's so rewarding. Just like in school one time, she was in elementary school, and they talked about having a self-contained classroom, and I was advocating for being out in the different classes. They said, you know, you can learn about mountain ranges in a classroom, but if you're in an inclusion classroom with that kind of learning, you'll learn that there are mountain ranges all over the world and different types of mountain ranges. And Susie would come home and talk about everything once she was included in the process in school.
We're having a dance party with all of his friends.
Missing